So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. So, Jim Beglin, what is your interpretation of the way they appear to be lining up?
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there.
He's gone for goal!
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That'll be a throw. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest travel information is currently being displayed on the screen.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Chance! Goal! The ideal start! That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Sweden are already chasing the...
Vinicius Junior!
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Takes a shot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy. He goes for a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Cucurella. Can he get on the end of this? Fires it in low. And he's there to get it away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. Now there's a chance for a shot! Goal, Sweden! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Sweden take the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next
chance! It's bounced back off the post. A probing pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nicked it back promptly. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well, that is one way to stop him. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Konate.
Vietnam are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Eder Militao. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a great position here. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Shifted it to the flank. Picked out, can he finish? Reinders. 15 minutes till half-time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gravenberg, and that's been intercepted. Traumeri. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Traumeri. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Cucurella. Reinders does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vietnam are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now then, the ball's come loose. Mbappe. And it's Gravenberch. Cucurella. Threads one in. Bellingham picks it up out wide. And Reinders. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
They played cross-field, changing the point of attack. With Rudiger. That's a lovely, neat pass. Always Vinicius Junior! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the first half is done. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And a quick
The
announcement
midway
today
point of the
that
game.
memorabilia
Well,
from
Peter, I'm
today's
just
match
thinking
is
of
now
the
on
best way
sale
to
in
describe
the
that.
stadium hall.
Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Vietnam can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And claimed it back swiftly. Osimhen. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Oh, super ball! And that's an excellent interception. Bellingham. Reinders. And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Reinders. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Branthwaite has been sent off, just to confirm. It was a straight red. Lovely bit of skill. Cucurella, he gets big! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Vietnam do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's a fine interception. Asensio tries making a foray down the right. Kluivert. That has been cut short. Reinders. Now he's got space here. Bellingham. Lovely feet. And it's Reinders. And he's in on goal! Kluivert. Vinicius Junior, who's set up one goal so far. Asensio, who's steaming forward. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. Sticks it away. And with that, he takes home the match ball. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We've got changes here from both sides, in fact. Vietnam go into the lead.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, easy pickings there. Ambitious ball here. Pedri. Cucurella. Not the most accurate pass.
Might want to be careful there.
And it's Mendes. Partey. I think we're just about done here. And he was alert to it.
Sweden really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
James kept his eye on it, and he's there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Pedri. And it's Partey. Kluivert. That's good play. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's been caught napping. That's that, the end. Vietnam have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Muscular approach does pay off here. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Donnarumma is there to clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Has a look and plays it forward. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great... Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Sweden! And Sweden take the lead. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. This looks promising. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. He's shifting through the gears here. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And it's Chouameni. Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Eder Militao. Reinders. 15 minutes till half-time.
Vietnam really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
And he's got real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shot could be on. He's looking wide, crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's made its way, and he shoots! He has done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Sweden are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Bellingham. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Mendes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Out for a throw. That has not gone well. Driving on and making good progress. Osimhen. Vinicius Junior. And there is the half-time whistle. Some first-half thoughts?
Vietnam really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
That's an excellent interception. He's come in hard. Last-ditch defending, but that shapes to shoot! It's hit the upright. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. A lot of space ahead of him. And a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Modric. And he's only too happy to take that back. Konate.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Haaland being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Oh, that was vital. Quality ball. Reinders. Taken back almost at once. Vinicius Junior. Nicely weighted ball. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. And claimed it back swiftly. Reinders. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And it's Mendes. It's a good spell of possession, this. And the shot! They've done it! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
11,
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference.
And a chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Cross needs to be good. That has been knocked clear. Mbappe charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Substitution in progress.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Tries to play it through. He's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri, Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Yildiz. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in a great position here. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. How very smart. He just got it right.
Rodrigo really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
To replace him is
This has become
21.
one superb game of football.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Chouameni has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Vietnam will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this. Matheus Cunha. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Pedri. Mendes could try cutting inside here. And here's Pedri. Konate can get it clear. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
5 minutes left on the clock. Matheus Cunha. Matheus Cunha! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Sweden really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Now it's Solot. Out to the left it goes. Kluivert. The final seconds now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Searching pass he's played there. Timber. For Kluivert. Threads one in.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. Timber receives it in a wide... Decent chance! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! And that will be it. Vietnam were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Vietnam lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. And here's Haaland. And it's Gravenberch. Now it's Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gravenberch. And here's Haaland. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Osimhen. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Looking for options for movement. Haaland chasing after it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Gravenberch. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Back into the middle. And it's Bellingham. Knocks it out wide. In towards the back stick. Branthwaite can get it clear. Vinicius Junior.
Vietnam are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Gravenberch. And he's well positioned here. Big chance! And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Vietnam have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Can he get it through? James. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a good ball out wide. Showing great feet there. He's found a way through. Reinders. It's Bellingham. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Haaland. Modric.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Osimhen. Played out towards the right wing. He's a sharp little ball here. Cross flung in towards the middle. And he thumps it clear. And he skips past his man. Modric. Lovely feet. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Modric. Bellingham looking to add to his goal. Reinders. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Vietnam can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham. Cucurella knocks it into space. Good read, needed to be. It's gone in, he's put through his own net.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
James is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Swung over. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Steaming on goalwards. Cucurella defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 11. Mbubu. Coming on the field.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game.
Number 4.
He's on it, can he get away?
Substitutions taking place.
Nuno Mendes. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Eder Militao. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's picked his way through. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Pedri. And it's Mendes. Now there's a fine ball. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's clever. And he's there to retrieve it. Eder Militao. Asensio. The ball has bounced loose now. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Vietnam have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
17, Turnbull.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Asensio tries making a foray down the right. That has ended up in no man's land. Asensio with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread. That's going in strongly.
Rudiger concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Cucurella. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Solid! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he was alert to it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Konate threads one in. That is a brilliant interception. And they can counter here. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Bout of passing here. Chance! It's in! With so little time left, grandstand finish.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
There will be 3 minutes.
Sweden
added time.
give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Cucurella.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Valverde receives it in a good position here. And he's in on goal. Pass somewhat off target. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning.
And if you do have a chance
Bellingham
today,
taking
please
in the
take some time out
accolades,
to
having
give your
been named
support
man
to
of the
our Better
match,
Stadium
and
Fund.
deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I thought it lived up to its billing, Peter. Very competitive, open and entertaining, and a little debating room as to whether the outcome was fair.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.